Hey guys, this is Katie. I wanted to make a quick video on uploading a transaction into your RSA. So I have a transaction that I'm going to be uploading right now, so it makes it perfect, but I'm just going to walk through it step by step and try and give as much detail as possible. So I have a sale. The difference between a listing and a sale is a listing is obviously something you're listing, and then a sale is when you have a purchase and sale. So even if you have a listing and you go under contract, you need to then create a sale for it. And when you create a sale over here, say it is for your listing, it'll ask you if you want, if it's from one of your listings. So it imports everything. It's super easy. Mine is not. I have a buyer and the MLS number is that number. And mind you guys need to, okay, so this is I want to attach a listing or you want to import the details from the MLS. So from the MLS. You guys are technically supposed to have this in your Real Smart Agent 24 hours after the purchase and sale, at least 24 hours within that 24 hours. So it's a need be. It's how everything works. So the MLS will fill in a lot of your documents. I'm just making sure it's all right. Return, like view, drive. That looks right. The price got changed to 280 to 500. Contract date was yesterday officially, and the escrow date should be June 14th, I think. Okay. Perfect. So let's go on to agents. I am representing the buyer. So you guys should all be in here. If you're not, you can create a new agent, but you guys are all in here. If you're a part of the brokerage, you're in here. So click on myself, and I'm going to, oh, I already added myself as a buyer. Okay, I'm sorry. Reverse a little bit, reverse a little bit. It's now wanting the seller's agent. So you should have both in there, both the seller agent and the buyer agent. If the seller agent is from another brokerage or we haven't ever worked with them and so they're not in there, you can create them and add them in. So Dave Nelson is the selling agent, and I am the buyer's agent. Clients, you're usually going to have to create your new client. I know my clients, and so I know all of their stuff, but if you don't know your clients, okay, that's not true. You should know your clients. But if you don't have their email right away or something, you can put noname@gmail.com or whatever's easiest. So, let's see, is that who I just put? That's the buyer. And then I'm going to create the other client. Yes, they have the same email. So if you don't know who the buyer or the opposite client is, that's where you can put no name as well. So I could go look at the contract and see who it is, but I don't really want to go look at it right now. So I'm going to put in no name for now, and then I'll go back and add it later. But it's not crucial. So I do not have any referrals. So vendors. Vendor is going to be all of these options. Attorney, escrow, home inspection, blah, 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 blah. So you can put in as many of these as you would like. The only thing that's required is your title / escrow agent. And this is the same thing as the client and as the agent. Most escrow agents are in the system already. If they're not, you just create a new vendor, put in their email, and put them on over. So looks like there's 2 for her. I usually just add to both because she's obviously the agent for both. So next is going to be your commissions. You only have to do your commissions. So this is not applicable. Buyer side's going to be a full 3%. So put in the full amount. And it will calculate your fees. If things are different, don't worry about them right here. If you need to, always reach out to me. I'm the one that's sending out the DAs, the commission disbursements to the title company. So I can help with that. If you have any special instructions that you want to help me out with or let me be aware of, this is where to put them. So if you're charging your client a transaction fee, if there's any other sort of weird fees or you're paying a photographer or anything out of it, put it in here and then we can chat about it later because I'll see those notes. I don't really need to give myself any special instructions. Okay, we don't have any of those. And if you have any other notes, you can always put them in here. But other than that, let's see if we did it right. Cool. So now I want to show you something else. When you see your transaction up here, so I'm going to go back to sales. So if you see so we'll be adding documents as the transaction goes, of course, and I know that things change. Commission amounts can change, escrow date can be pushed back, closing date. So when you go to your sales, click on a transaction. If there's a change, come up here and click edit, and you can edit all of these different options up here. So I talked about it in the monthly meeting. The escrow agent, the closing date or escrow date, and your commission amount needs to be updated before closing. It needs to be in here correctly so that I can get everything to the title company smoothly. I want to show you one more cool trick before I stop this little thing. Each transaction has its own individual email, and so you can upload documents through here. You can also just copy and paste this email and send all of your documents to this email, and it will automatically put them in there, and then they'll all be sorted and everything. So that's super handy. It makes it super easy. You don't have to worry about coming in here and adding it all. Just email everything you have into this email, which I obviously need to do. So these are required documents, and I'll just go ahead and add them in so that you guys can see. Whoops, sorry. I'm going to add in the RE21, the counter offer, the disclosure. I also need to add in the blue brochure, but we can do that later. Okay, so once that is in, I'll continue changing things, but just to be clear, I need the correct commission amount, escrow agent, and the escrow or closing date correct before your closing, and so that everything goes smoothly. If you guys have any questions, please always text me or email me, whatever is easiest for you. But yep, that's all.